Welcome to UCTV News. My name is Abby Mace.
And I'm Macy Carica. Coming up, find out what new food delivery service wants to make your life a lot easier. Stay tuned.
Hey, have you seen the UCTV guy?
No, I haven't seen him in a while. Hey, have you seen the UCTV guy?
Does it look like I know? How hard is it to lose a guy with a TV head?
Hey, have you seen the UCTV guy?
How naked do I have to get?
Crunch Button, an up-and-coming food delivery service, is now delivering in stores. Crunch Button delivers food and drinks from places that don't provide their own delivery service. You can download the Crunch Button app on your phone or go online to crunchbutton.com and order from Oriental Cafe, Subway, Dunkin' Donuts, or Starbucks and have it delivered right to your door.
A UConn lab manager is awaiting his sentence after he was convicted of sexually assaulting a disabled person. Marcus Giotto, 51 of Massachusetts, was arrested in 2013 and has 2 accounts of indecent assault and battery. Giotto is now on house arrest and GPS monitoring until his sentence March 2nd. UConn has placed Giotto on administrative leave.
Campus Movie Fest, the world's largest student film festival, is launching a free 7-day event on the UConn campus starting Wednesday, February 18th. They will be providing interested students with everything they need to make their own 5-minute movie, including a MacBook Pro laptop, Panasonic HD camera, and much more. The top 4 movies from UConn will go on to compete in the national event in Hollywood for $150,000 in cash and other prizes. To sign up for this event, go to campusmoviefest.com/UConn.
While actor Bradley Cooper is synonymous with the film American Sniper, few know that the cast of the Iraq War drama featured a UConn graduate. Kevin Last graduated from UConn in 2011 and played himself in American Sniper. Before he was a UConn student, Last served 2 platoons in Iraq as a Navy SEAL. As a SEAL, Laz was a combat medic, a breacher, and a platoon sniper. He served alongside Chris Kyle, whose biography inspired the movie. Laz told WHUS the key to his role in American Sniper was to relive his memories from the war. I saw an interview with Bradley Cooper, and he said he almost couldn't do the role because it was so emotional.
Yeah, I saw it, and he did an incredible job. I actually heard he's up for an Oscar this weekend for his performance.
Well, I'm excited to see if he wins one or not. If you can't dig your car out of the snow or you're just too lazy to do it yourself, we know someone who can help. Find out who, coming up next.
Have you seen the UCTV guy?
Is that like a band? Is that a disease?
It's our campus TV station. Channel 14. YouTube.com/the UCTV Channel 14. Come on, guys.
The UCTV Channel 14.
You've watched it before, right?
The UCTV Channel 14. You've watched it before, right? The UCTV Channel 14. Channel 14. 14. 14.
Do you know him? No. Do you?
Excuse me, folks. Have you seen the UCTV guy?
Oh. Hey, have you guys seen the UCTV guy?
No, we haven't.
Have you seen the
My dad's a lawyer.
UCTV guy?
UConn men's basketball fell short to number 25 SMU 73-55 Saturday night. Ryan Boatwright and Daniel Hamilton had a combined 32 points, but it still wasn't enough against SMU's front court, who scored a majority of their points around the basket. The Huskies have now dropped to a 14-10 overall and 7-5 in American athletic play. They will take on Memphis this Thursday night.
Sigma Phi Epsilon is here to help those who struggle to get their car out of the snow. The fraternity is shoveling out cars for $10 to raise money for Huskython. All proceeds from Huskython benefit the Connecticut Children's Medical Center. Sig Phi will also offer sober rides in the coming weekends. Help Sig Phi reach their fundraising goal of $8,500 by calling 860-634-1631 and leave your car's make, model, color, license plate, and location.
A multidisciplinary team at UConn, led by 2 veteran pharmaceutical researchers, was selected to help healthcare professionals make more informed decisions on treatment options based on scientific evidence. In recognition of the team, UConn was awarded a 5-year contract to serve as one of 13 evidence-based practice centers supported by the Federal Agency of Healthcare Research and Quality. The team will test the safety and effectiveness of drugs, surgical devices, and medical procedures.
UConn baseball opened their season last weekend with 3 games and all of them losses. The Huskies traveled to Florida to face Florida Atlantic. The first game was the toughest with a 16-5 UConn loss, but they were closer in the next 2 games, losing 5-4 and 2-1 in 11 innings. Pitchers Anthony Kay and Jordan Tabachman helped the Huskies hold off FAU, while third baseman Brian Daniello and catcher Blake Davey were crucial in scoring runs. UConn will be back in Florida next weekend when they play Siena. You know, it is still early in the season, so they're probably just trying out all the different players and still gaining momentum, hopefully.
Absolutely. I sure am jealous, though, that they keep getting to travel to Florida.
Oh, I know, me too.
Coming up next, the 2024 Olympic Games may be held in the U.S. this year. Find out where? Stay tuned.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. You look bored. You look like you need a homework break. Do you know what's going on at UConn? Do you want to be entertained? Then go to the UCTV channel 14 at youtube.com. youtube.com/the UCTV channel 14. You're welcome.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am a husky.
I am.
I am a change maker.
Change maker.
I
am creative.
I am not afraid to fail.
I am.
I'm outside the box.
I'm willing to work harder. I am.
I am active.
Active.
I am.
I am confident.
I am ready to make a positive impact.
Positive impact.
I am.
I am building a community. Building a community.
I am passion.
I am the future.
I am a leader.
We are.
We are.
We are.
I'm Yan Bingguo, co-founder and CTO of Seco Water. As a scientist who is working on the environmental and energy field, I know all those plastic bottles end up waste. 70% of them will be landfilled and most of them will never be decomposed.
When I walked through campus, I couldn't find water that I wanted to drink. The water fountains weren't clean, and half of them were broken. But my only other option was to pay for overpriced bottled water. I was looking for an alternative. That's when I met Yan Bing, and we decided to make a change. So we started Secor Water. Secor Water offers water, but we also offer more. And that's where Yanbing and I decided to develop the Secor Smart Well machine. The Smart Well machine will revolutionize the way students can access and drink water. The students will be able to not only get filtered water, but they'll be able to add minerals and flavors, all while just using their barcode system to access the water and not having to pay with cash or credit card.
My name is Tomas Wolzak and I'm working for Secor Water as an electrical engineer. We are modifying a vending machine to include a whole embedded computing system which allows users to scan their QR code, which is linked to their account. The embedded computing system is a whole system-on-chip desktop computer and a little tiny board which we can run an embedded Linux operating system on it, and through a webcam we can view the user and scan their QR code, which can be taken off of their smartphone or can be printed on a bottle.
Secor is very excited about our future growth, and the first place we want to grow is at UConn. We've already talked to several university officials, and we'd like to bring our Smart Well machines here in 2015. I'm Matt Cremens. I'm a co-founder and CEO of Secor Water LLC.
When was the last time you shared a news story to your Facebook friends? Well, a recent UConn study shows that people who share news stories on social media sites such as Facebook stay engaged in the news longer than those who just read it online. Research shows that sharing news on social media alone doesn't boost a person's sense of engagement or influence, but the discussions that follow are what's psychologically satisfying. So the next time you question if you should click the share button, just go ahead and do it, knowing that later you'll feel a greater sense of involvement.
Boston's key to winning the bid for the 2024 Olympic Games could be using a college campus for the Olympic Village. The Boston Globe says 20 acres around UMass Boston is a proposed site to accommodate the 16,000 athletes, trainers, and coaches during the Games. University Chancellor J. Keith Motley says if Boston gets the bid, housing units would be built on what are now just parking lots. After the Games, UMass Boston students would benefit from the new accommodations.
Past and present cast members, hosts, and musical guests reunited at the 30 Rock studio Sunday night to celebrate Saturday Night Live's 40th anniversary. The 3.5-hour event began with an hour-long red carpet event that over 80 stars walked on. Dozens of stars ranging from Will Ferrell to Eddie Murphy to Tina Fey to Kanye West were in attendance. The special averaged 23.1 million viewers.
I thought it was so cool how they showed all of the past audition tapes, and Kevin Hart auditioned, and he didn't make it. He's so funny.
That's
I was surprised.
Yeah, there were a lot of really great people there. It was an exciting event.
I know, it was. Coming up next, find out what record 50 Shades of Grey set this past weekend. Stay tuned.
You know, it's work like that. That's why the chicks dig me, I'll tell you.
You know me. Would I let you down? Come here and hug me.
Are you interested in traveling to South America to volunteer this summer? Attend MedLife Yukon meetings on Tuesdays in Student Union Room 325 to learn more about the organization that was established to make basic health care more accessible to low-income regions of the world. Former participants will be in attendance to answer questions about their past experience with the week-long mobile clinic that will be happening this summer. For more information, contact MedLife Yukon at medlifeyukon@gmail.com.
Huskython is just 2.5 weeks away, but there's still time to sign up. The 18-hour dance marathon that raises money for Connecticut Children's Medical Center starts Saturday, March 7th at 5 p.m. and lasts until the following day at noon. The deadline to register as a volunteer or a dancer is this Friday, February 20th at 9 p.m. at huskython.yukon.edu.
Universal's erotic motion picture 50 Shades of Grey set new records for the highest grossing President's Day holiday opener of all time, ranking among the biggest R-rating debuts in history. The highly anticipated adaptation of the best-selling novel picked up 81.7 million in ticket sales from 3,600 locations over the 3-day period, drawing audiences on both premium large format screens and in IMAX. The film, which stars James Dornan, Dakota Johnson, and Rita Ora, took in an additional 158 million overseas for a global total of 240 million.
An autopsy has revealed that New York Times media columnist David Carr, 58, has died of lung cancer and heart disease complications. The veteran journalist collapsed at the newspaper's headquarters on Thursday night and was pronounced dead after being taken to St. Luke's Roosevelt Hospital. Carr wrote the newspaper's media equation column and had a memoir about his battle with drug addiction. The survivor of Hodgkin's lymphoma, Carr was considered to be one of the greatest media reporters of his generation by Times executive editor Dean Backwit.
That's so sad, too, because he just wrote that great piece on Brian Williams.
Yeah, he will definitely be missed. He was very talented. Well, that's all tonight for UCTV News.
Be sure to check us out on our YouTube channel, the UCTV Channel 14. Thanks for tuning in.